Okay, thank you. So good morning, everyone. September 2, day 2 of the BC COVID-19 Research and Collaboration Symposium on Public Health, Populations, Health Services, and Impact, a fantastic effort at collaboration across many groups and institutions in British Columbia. I'm Peter Berman. I'm the director of the School of Population and Public Health at UBC. And co-chair of this symposium with Tanya Bubla from SFU. So we'd like to open up this morning with some comments of welcome from President Joy Johnson at SFU, who's on the line. And President Johnson, I think, is only a couple of days in office. So we're very grateful that you were able to find the time to join us this morning. And she is also a professor in the Faculty of Health Sciences at SFU. So thank you, Professor Johnson, over to you.
Thank you very much, Peter. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here this morning. I want to begin by acknowledging that I am located at my home under the traditional unceded territories of the Musqueam, the Squamish, and the Tsleil-Waututh people. And I just want to begin by recognizing that. Peter, I want to thank you and Tanya for taking on this humongous task. I know it takes a lot of people to put something like this together, so also want to thank all of those working behind the scenes. I know there are many partners involved besides SFU and the UBC School of Population Public Health, the Michael Smith Foundation, the BC Academic Health Science Network, UNBC, University of Victoria, and the BC Support Unit. So thanks to all of you. This is a critical time. Indeed, it is my second day as president of Simon Fraser University, and it is my first official welcome that I'm doing. And I couldn't be more pleased because you are my people. I am a health researcher myself. I am passionate about public health issues, particularly those related to the ways in which different social locations can affect health. And we are seeing during this global pandemic that indeed we have to be paying attention to different populations and their particular needs. I'm really very, very pleased as well that we are seeing so many participants from so many different walks of so many different disciplines participating. I understand there's 500 registered attendees, and we have participation from across all 6 health authorities. So that's absolutely amazing. I think we all recognize that none of us are going to solve these issues that are ahead of us alone, and collaboration is vital. These are complex issues that we're dealing with, and there are so many unanswered questions, everything from cell to society. And so to understand the impacts of the SARS-CoV-2 virus, to understand the implications of this pandemic, it really requires a public health and health services perspective. We need to understand the impacts on our society as a whole and really develop interventions that will make a difference. As I mentioned, this pandemic has also opened up a number of cracks and really exposed inequalities in our society. We know that the elderly, precarious workers, Indigenous communities, and women are just some of the groups who really are being differentially impacted, whose economic status and well-being are particularly at risk. And I know you're addressing this in your program, and I'm so pleased to see that. Gatherings like this are so important because they do help to align our efforts to really think about ways we might have collective impact. I really do believe in collaboration, and I'm so pleased to see so many examples in the research being presented of collaboration that's taking place already, but love to see that built upon over time. SFU is a community engaged research university, and we are committed to continuing to strengthen partnerships to really leverage our resources to address this pandemic and to really work with communities as well. And I know all of your institutions are doing that as well. So I commend you for that. but let's redouble our efforts. Let's continue this work because the road ahead, I think, is going to continue to be fairly difficult. There is a lot of great work being done across our institutions, from statistical modeling to international collaborations to developing new technologies. And I think, as I said, this work is vital, and indeed we need to continue to support it. So I really want to congratulate you on your program. I'm so thrilled about the interdisciplinary nature of the symposium, and really confident that the connections that you're making and building will really help us to move the agenda forward together. So we need to work to build capacity as we develop vaccines, share information, create connections, address public health policy, strengthen our programs. This will make us stronger and better prepared for the future. So I really want to wish you a productive day. I want to congratulate you once again on the work you're doing. I look forward to learning more from Tanya about the outcomes of this important symposium, and I wish you all the best. So thanks so very much.
Thank you very much, President Johnson, for those words of appreciation, motivation, inspiration, and please feel warmly invited to join us for as much as you can, given your busy schedule. And thank you again. So before we turn to the first session, I just want to review some of the housekeeping items we went through yesterday. Yesterday, I began by begging forgiveness for the limitations of technology. My sense is I didn't need to use up much of your stock of forgiveness, so please hold on to it for another day. I hope we won't need it, but we are performing a challenging task here in many sites and locations. I should have begun by noting that I speak to you from the traditional territories of the Abenaki peoples in the eastern part of North America. So just to say how broad our reach is in this event. And I'm appreciative of the opportunity to do that. The main sessions are being recorded and live streamed on the Faculty of Health Sciences YouTube channel. The link to the YouTube channel has changed for day 2, and Kat can probably post the new link on the chat for those who want to use it. And the recordings will be available through the Academic Health Sciences Network's YouTube channel after the event. Critical we stay on time. Chairs are doing the timekeeping for their sessions, and we'll be reminded. And as noted, we will try to stick pretty strictly to the schedule, even though we're going to be 1 minute behind schedule for this opening session. Please do be muted. You should be muted automatically, but in case you are not, please mute your microphones so that we don't have disturbance coming from outside the session. A hashtag can be used if tweeting about the symposium, hashtag BC COVID research, and we can put that, Kat, please, on the chat again for people to see. All of the main sessions will be accessible through this symposium Zoom meeting link that you've already logged onto, if you have. But the breakout sessions, which will alternate with the main symposium sessions, each breakout room has its own Zoom meeting link. These are located at the bottom
Except for today.
Except for today. Sorry, Kat, go ahead.
Except for today. Sorry about that. We only have one breakout room, and it will be continuing in this main session, but we will be stopping recording and live streaming for that breakout room.
Okay,
thank you.
Great. Thank you, Kat. So there, I've already used up one unit of forgiveness. So good to keep up with the details. And we hope that the breakout session will be a great opportunity for discussion, and it will not be recorded. So with those items, Kat, anything else that I have forgotten that I should mention? Okay, I think we're good. I'm turning over the microphone to Dr. Sterling Bryan.